Hello friends, and welcome back to the horror section. This is going to be a review video for the CROPSEY incident, brought to me by Wild Eye Releasing. Thank you, Wild Eye. And if you don't know that much about Wild Eye, they're a releasing company that has been around since 2008, and they release a lot of lower budget horror and action, different type movies. And they release a lot of younger directors that haven't got as much experience, and they kind of, get their movies out there for us to see. Whereas, maybe if they weren't around, a lot of these directors wouldn't have a way of releasing their movies for a lot of people to see. That's kind of a cool concept, a lot of these would fall through the cracks of the bigger companies, and Wild Eye kind of puts them out there. And you can find a lot of their movies at Walmart and stuff like that, so it kind of makes it, easy to find. So thank you, Wild Eye, for letting me watch this movie. I appreciate that and do a review on it. And this movie, I was trying to really like it. It's a cool concept, I guess, but the movie just the people were very annoying. It tells the story of these online kind of activist people, and they're trying to figure out what happened to a lot of these. There's a lot of kids that got killed in this area, and they're trying to figure out what's going on and what happened and what is the legend real, and is all this crazy stuff's going on, And really, it's all about money. They're just wanting clicks, They're wanting people to watch their videos so they can get some money in there. So they act like they're, true blue activists, trying to get all this stuff out there for people to see, but they just want them to watch their, videos, and so they can get some more money. But like I said, they're really annoying. They're like you can't really I think there's like 4 of them, and you don't really like any of them. They're just really, really annoying, and I don't know, I got sick of listening to them and stuff. It was just too much for me. And plus it's like a kind of a found footage video. They're all kind of filming or whatever, and it kind of got annoying a little bit. I'm not the biggest fan of those anyway. And I guess you could kind of look like it was kind of, looks like they were going for the Blair Witch Project, which that's a big classic movie that everybody really enjoys. And I like that one pretty good too, but this one was just, I don't know, it just didn't compare to me to Blair Witch. It was just, I don't know. Like I said, they were very annoying, and it almost was like had a lot of odd music in it and stuff. It kind of made the movie worse or whatever. And it was just, I just couldn't get into it. And I was hoping to really like it. It looked pretty cool. It does have kind of like a killer at the end. I don't really want to get into it because maybe you might want to watch it, kind of watch like I always say, watch the trailer for it before you even check into it. But I just couldn't get into it that much. I mean, I don't really want to badmouth the movies that I get from Wild Eye, but this was just one of them that I couldn't really get into. But it was just a real low budget found footage movie, and with the actors, and I started thinking about it, and maybe the actors weren't that they were bad. The script might make them, they might have had to, when they were doing their lines, they might have been supposed to be that annoying, so they might have been really good actors playing these really annoying parts or something, but I don't know, they were just bothersome and really annoying to me. I couldn't really get into it. It's like you couldn't like, they had almost like no redeeming quality, any of them. They were just about, can I make these big bucks by sending, getting people to watch my video and stuff. And they were acting like they were trying to figure out what was going on with these, what happened to the kids and all this stuff. So it was like, they were just very annoying to me. But, and like I said, I just couldn't get into the movie. But I mean, it had some of the scenes were kind of neat in it, but I just couldn't get into the whole movie. The kids were, I figured maybe at the end when they start getting killed off, maybe I'd really enjoy that because they were so, just mean and all that, and you just didn't like them or whatever, and then the killer might come after and kill them. But by that time, I was just almost fed up with watching them and just getting really annoyed by them. So, like I said, I wouldn't really recommend this movie. If you like found footage movie, you might enjoy this one, but I'm just not really a fan of it. And if you got it, if a buddy's got it and you just want to check out a movie or something, it might be all right. But I couldn't really suggest people going out and getting this movie. It just wasn't one of my favorites or whatever. But I still appreciate Wild Eye for sending it to me. Because like every company, you're going to have some good ones, you're going to have some bad ones, and this is just my opinion. Somebody else might watch this movie and think it's the greatest thing in the world. Like I said, always when you watch my reviews, and you always check the trailer for them on here on YouTube, because you might see something in the movie that I don't, and you might like them a little better. But that's just my take on the CROPSEY incident. The people were just too annoying for me. It sounded like a really good story. I read the back and it sounded really cool, but I just couldn't get into it. But that'll be it for my review for the CROPSEY incident, and I'll see you next video. Have a good one.